Top 10 Best Indoor Plants for Pots. Your indoor plant is dying, and it's not your fault. The problem is you're growing the wrong plants in the wrong conditions. But here's the good news. There are 10 indoor plants that are nearly impossible to kill, thrive in containers, and actually want to live in your home. I'm about to show you exactly which plants will succeed in your space, how to care for them, and the critical mistakes that kill even these bulletproof varieties. Before we dive into these incredible plants, smash that like button if you're ready to finally succeed with indoor gardening. Subscribe to this channel for plant care strategies that actually work in real homes, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our expert guides. Your indoor jungle journey starts right now. All right, let's get into these 10 container-perfect indoor plants that will thrive in your home. Here's what the plant industry doesn't tell you. Most houseplants sold in stores are chosen because they look good on shelves and survive greenhouse conditions, not because they'll thrive in typical homes. They're grown in perfect humidity, controlled temperatures, and ideal light, then shipped to your house where conditions are completely different. No wonder they struggle. But certain plants are genuinely adapted to indoor life. They evolved in low-light forest understories. They tolerate dry air. They forgive inconsistent watering. And they actually prefer the stable temperatures of indoor spaces. These are the plants that succeed for beginners and experts alike. The key to indoor gardening success isn't having a green thumb. It's choosing plants that match your actual conditions and lifestyle. If you're gone all week and forget to water, you need different plants than someone who's home daily and loves plant care. If you have a dark apartment, you need different plants than someone with bright south-facing windows. So these 10 plants cover a range of light conditions, watering needs, and aesthetics, ensuring there's at least 3 or 4 that will work perfectly in your specific situation. Plant number 1. Pothos, the indestructible beginner's best friend. If you've killed every houseplant you've ever owned, start with Pothos. This trailing vine is legendary for tolerating abuse and thriving despite neglect. It has heart-shaped leaves in various colors depending on the variety. Solid green, golden yellow and green, white and green, or silvery and green. The vines can grow 10 feet or longer, cascading from shelves, hanging baskets, or climbing up supports. Pothos tolerates low to bright indirect light, though it grows faster and shows better variegation in brighter conditions. It handles irregular watering, bouncing back from both drought and occasional overwatering that would kill pickier plants. It adapts to average household humidity without complaint, and it rarely suffers from pest problems. The care is ridiculously simple. Water when the top 2 inches of soil are dry, usually once a week or less. Fertilize monthly during spring and summer with diluted liquid fertilizer, or skip fertilizing entirely, and it still grows. Trim stems whenever they get too long, and those cuttings root easily in water to create new plants. Key benefit: Pothos actively cleans indoor air, removing toxins like formaldehyde and benzene. NASA studies identified it as one of the most effective air-purifying plants. It also grows fast, giving you visible progress and that satisfying feeling of successful plant parenting. And because it's so easy to propagate, one plant becomes dozens within a year, letting you fill your home or share with friends. Caution: Pothos is toxic to cats, dogs, and humans if ingested. The sap contains calcium oxalate crystals that cause mouth and throat irritation. Keep it out of reach of curious pets and children. Also, Pothos can become leggy and sparse if kept in very low light for extended periods. It survives, but it looks scraggly. For best appearance, give it at least medium indirect light. Plant number 2. Snake plant, the ultimate low-maintenance survivor. Snake plant, also called mother-in-law's tongue, is the plant for people who forget plants exist. This succulent has tall, upright, sword-shaped leaves in dark green with lighter green banding, or variegated with yellow edges depending on the variety. It grows slowly but steadily, eventually forming dense clumps. The secret to snake plant's toughness is its succulent nature. It stores water in its thick leaves, allowing it to survive weeks or even months without watering. It tolerates low light better than almost any other plant, though it prefers bright indirect light. It handles dry air, temperature fluctuations, and general neglect without complaint. Care is minimal. Water only when the soil is completely dry, which might be every 2 to 4 weeks depending on conditions. In winter, you might water once a month or less. Use well-draining soil, preferably cactus mix, and a pot with drainage holes. Fertilize once or twice a year, or never, it doesn't matter. Key benefit: snake plant is one of the few plants that releases oxygen at night instead of during the day, making it perfect for bedrooms where it improves air quality while you sleep. It's also incredibly space efficient, growing vertically rather than spreading horizontally, perfect for tight spaces. And it's nearly indestructible, surviving conditions that would kill most houseplants. Caution: overwatering is the only thing that kills snake plants. The roots rot quickly in soggy soil, and once rot sets in, the plant usually dies. Always err on the side of too dry rather than too wet. Also, snake plant is mildly toxic to pets if ingested, causing nausea and vomiting. And if you want faster growth, understand that snake plants are naturally slow growers. Even with perfect care, they add only a few inches per year. This is a plant for patient people, not those expecting rapid growth. Plant number 3, ZZ plant, the glossy low-light champion. ZZZ plant, short for Zamioculcas zamifolia, is the ultimate choice for low-light conditions. It has thick, glossy, dark green leaves arranged in graceful, arching stems that look almost plastic. They're so shiny and perfect. The overall appearance is elegant and architectural, making it suitable for modern or traditional decor. Like snake plant, ZZ plant is technically a succulent, storing water in underground rhizomes. This gives it exceptional drought tolerance. It thrives in low to medium light, making it perfect for offices, bathrooms, or rooms with limited natural light. It tolerates dry air, inconsistent temperatures, and long periods of neglect. Care is extremely minimal. Water only when the soil is completely dry, sometimes as infrequently as every 3 to 4 weeks. Use well-draining soil and a pot with drainage. Fertilize 2 to 3 times during the growing season, or skip it entirely. Wipe the leaves occasionally with a damp cloth to remove dust and maintain that glossy shine. Key benefit: ZZ plant is possibly the most foolproof houseplant available. It survives in conditions that kill other plants, dark corners, dry air, forgotten waterings, and it still looks healthy and attractive. It's also slow growing, which means you don't need to repot frequently or manage rapid growth. And it's elegant enough for professional settings, making it popular in offices and commercial spaces. Caution: all parts of ZZ plant are toxic if ingested, and the sap can cause skin irritation in sensitive individuals. Wear gloves when handling or repotting, and keep away from pets and children. Also, ZZ plant is extremely slow growing, often adding only a few new stems per year. If you want fast results, this isn't your plant. And while it tolerates low light, it won't grow much in very dark conditions. It survives but essentially goes dormant. For active growth, provide at least medium indirect light. Plant number 4, spider plant, the prolific baby maker. Spider plant is a classic houseplant with arching, grass-like leaves in solid green or green with white or yellow stripes. The real charm comes from the plantlets, or babies, that form on long stems arching out from the mother plant. These miniature plants dangle in the air, creating a cascading fountain effect that's both whimsical and attractive. Spider plants thrive in bright to medium indirect light and tolerate low light, though growth slows and variegation fades in dimness. They prefer evenly moist soil but forgive occasional drying out or overwatering. They adapt to average household humidity and temperatures without issue. Care is straightforward. Water when the top inch of soil is dry, usually once or twice a week. Fertilize monthly during spring and summer with diluted fertilizer. Remove brown leaf tips with scissors if they bother you, though they're cosmetic and don't harm the plant. Repot when roots fill the pot, usually every 1 to 2 years. Key benefit: spider plants produce babies prolifically, giving you free new plants constantly. Simply cut off a plantlet and place it in water or soil, and it roots within a week or 2. One spider plant becomes dozens within a year. They're also excellent air purifiers and incredibly forgiving of mistakes, making them perfect for beginners. Caution: spider plants are non-toxic to pets, making them safe for homes with cats or dogs. However, cats are often attracted to the dangling leaves and may chew them. While not harmful, this damages the plant's appearance. The main issue with spider plants is brown leaf tips, usually caused by fluoride or chlorine in tap water. Use filtered or distilled water if this becomes a problem, or simply trim the tips for appearance. Plant number 5, peace lily. The elegant air purifier. Peace lily is one of the few flowering houseplants that's actually easy to grow. It has glossy, dark green leaves that arch gracefully from the base, and it produces elegant white spathes, often mistaken for flowers, that rise above the foliage. The spathes start bright white and age to green, providing weeks of visual interest. Peace lily is unique among houseplants because it tells you when it needs water. The leaves droop dramatically when dry, then perk up within hours of watering. This built-in indicator makes it nearly impossible to underwater, and it forgives occasional wilting without long-term damage. The plant thrives in low to medium indirect light, making it suitable for darker rooms, though it blooms more prolifically with brighter light. It prefers consistently moist soil, but tolerates occasional drying. It appreciates higher humidity, but adapts to average household levels. Key benefit: peace lily is one of the top air-purifying plants, removing formaldehyde, benzene, and other toxins from indoor air. It's also one of the few houseplants that blooms reliably indoors, providing flowers alongside foliage. And the watering indicator, those dramatic, droopy leaves, takes the guesswork out of plant care. Caution: peace lily is toxic to pets and humans if ingested, causing mouth irritation and digestive upset. Keep it away from curious animals and children. The dramatic wilting, while a useful indicator, can stress new plant parents. Understand that peace lily is designed to wilt and recover, it's not an emergency. Water it and it bounces back. Also, peace lily is sensitive to chlorine and fluoride in tap water, which causes brown leaf tips. Use filtered water or let tap water sit overnight before using. And the white spathes aren't actually flowers, they're modified leaves. The real flowers are the tiny bumps on the central spike. This doesn't matter functionally, but it's worth knowing. Plant number 6. Rubber plant, the bold statement maker. Rubber plant is a dramatic foliage plant with large, glossy oval leaves in dark green, burgundy, or variegated pink and cream, depending on the variety. It grows as a single-stemmed tree or can be pruned to create a bushier shape. The leaves are thick and leathery, giving the plant a substantial architectural presence. Rubber plant prefers bright indirect light but tolerates medium light. It needs consistent moisture during the growing season but tolerates drying out between waterings. It adapts to average household humidity and temperatures, though it appreciates occasional misting or leaf wiping. Care is moderate. Water when the top inch of soil is dry, usually once a week in summer, less in winter. Wipe leaves monthly with a damp cloth to remove dust and maintain shine. Fertilize monthly during spring and summer. Prune to control size or shape, and the plant responds by branching and becoming bushier. Key benefit: rubber plant is a statement piece that adds drama and height to rooms. A mature plant can reach 6 to 10 feet indoors, creating a focal point. It's also an excellent air purifier and relatively pest resistant. The large leaves are easy to clean, making it suitable for dusty environments, and it's forgiving enough for beginners while impressive enough for experienced collectors. Caution: rubber plant sap is sticky and can irritate skin and eyes. Wear gloves when pruning or handling damaged leaves. The sap also stains, so be careful around furniture and fabrics. The plant is toxic to pets if ingested, causing vomiting and irritation. Rubber plant can grow quite large, so plan for eventual repotting or pruning to manage size. And it occasionally drops lower leaves as it grows, which is normal, but the bare stem can look leggy if not pruned to encourage branching. Plant number 7. Chinese evergreen, the colorful shade. Lover. Chinese evergreen is one of the most versatile and attractive low-light houseplants. It has large, oval leaves in stunning patterns and colors: silver and green, pink and green, red and green, or cream and green. The variety of colors and patterns available means there's a Chinese evergreen to match any decor. This plant is exceptionally tolerant of low light, making it perfect for offices, bathrooms, or north-facing rooms. It prefers consistent moisture, but forgives occasional drying out. It adapts to low humidity and handles temperature fluctuations better than most tropical plants. Care is simple. Water when the top inch of soil is dry, usually once a week. Use well-draining potting mix and ensure the pot has drainage. Fertilize every 2 months during spring and summer with diluted liquid fertilizer. Wipe leaves occasionally to remove dust and showcase the beautiful patterns. Key benefit: Chinese evergreen thrives in low light where most colorful plants fade or die. It's one of the few ways to get vibrant foliage color in dark spaces. It's also slow growing, requiring infrequent repotting and minimal pruning. And it's an effective air purifier, removing toxins while providing visual interest. Caution: Chinese evergreen is toxic to pets and humans if ingested. The sap can also cause skin irritation, so wear gloves when handling. The plant prefers warm temperatures and suffers if exposed to cold drafts or temperatures below 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep it away from cold windows in winter and air conditioning vents. Also, the more colorful varieties need slightly more light than solid green types. In very low light, pink and red varieties may lose color and revert to green. Plant number 8, Dracaena, the versatile air cleaner. Dracaena is actually a group of related species, all excellent houseplants with similar care requirements but different appearances. Dracaena marginata has thin, spiky leaves on cane-like stems. Dracaena fragrans has wider, corn-like leaves. Dracaena reflexa has shorter, bushier growth. All varieties have striped or variegated foliage in combinations of green, yellow, white, or red. Dracaena tolerates low to bright indirect light, adapting to various conditions though growing faster in brighter spots. It prefers to dry out between waterings and is quite drought-tolerant once established. It adapts to average household humidity and temperatures. Care is easy. Water when the top 2 to 3 inches of soil are dry, usually every 1 to 2 weeks. Use well-draining soil and a pot with drainage. Fertilize every 2 to 3 months during the growing season. Remove brown leaf tips with scissors if desired, though they're cosmetic. Key benefit: Dracaena is one of the most effective air-purifying plants, removing formaldehyde, benzene, trichloroethylene, and other toxins. NASA rated it among the top plants for cleaning indoor air. It's also available in many sizes, from small desktop plants to large floor specimens 6 feet tall or more. This versatility makes it suitable for any space, and it's remarkably low maintenance, tolerating neglect better than most foliage plants. Caution: Dracaena is toxic to cats and dogs, causing vomiting and loss of appetite if ingested. It's also sensitive to fluoride in tap water, which causes brown leaf tips and margins. Use filtered water or let tap water sit overnight before using. Dracaena is slow growing, which is good for low maintenance but means you won't see rapid progress. And in very low light, growth nearly stops and the plant goes into survival mode rather than thriving. Plant number 9, Philodendron, the easy-growing climber. Philodendron is a huge genus with hundreds of species, but the most common houseplant types are heartleaf philodendron, a vining plant with heart-shaped leaves, and split-leaf philodendron, also called monstera, with dramatic, perforated leaves. Both are exceptionally easy to grow and adapt well to indoor conditions. Philodendrons thrive in medium to bright indirect light but tolerate low light. They prefer evenly moist soil but forgive occasional drying out. They appreciate humidity but adapt to average household levels. Vining types can trail from baskets or climb supports, while upright types form dramatic floor specimens. Care is straightforward. Water when the top inch of soil is dry. Fertilize monthly during spring and summer with diluted fertilizer. Wipe leaves occasionally to remove dust. Prune vining types to control length and encourage bushiness. Provide a moss pole or trellis for climbing varieties if desired. Key benefit: philodendrons are fast-growing, giving you visible results and satisfaction. They're also incredibly easy to propagate from stem cuttings, allowing one plant to become many. They adapt to various light conditions, making them versatile for different rooms. And they're forgiving of mistakes, bouncing back from underwatering, overwatering, or neglect that would kill pickier plants. Caution: all philodendrons are toxic to pets and humans if ingested, causing mouth and throat irritation. The sap can also irritate skin. Keep away from pets and children. Philodendrons can grow quite large, especially split-leaf varieties, so plan for space. A mature monstera can have leaves 2 feet across and require significant room. Also, split-leaf philodendron needs bright light to develop the characteristic leaf splits and perforations. In low light, new leaves stay solid and small, losing the dramatic look that makes the plant desirable. Plant number 10, Aloe vera, the medicinal succulent. Aloe vera is both an attractive houseplant and a useful medicinal plant. It has thick, fleshy, spiky leaves filled with clear gel used for treating burns, skin irritations, and other ailments. The leaves grow in rosettes, creating an architectural, sculptural appearance. As a succulent, aloe vera is extremely drought-tolerant, storing water in its leaves. It thrives in bright, indirect to direct light and prefers to dry out completely between waterings. It tolerates low humidity and temperature fluctuations, making it perfect for sunny windowsills. Care is minimal. Water deeply when the soil is completely dry, usually every 2 to 3 weeks in summer, monthly or less in winter. Use cactus or succulent soil mix for drainage. Fertilize once or twice a year with diluted succulent fertilizer or skip it entirely. Repot when the plant outgrows its pot, usually every 2 to 3 years. Key benefit: aloe vera is functionally useful beyond aesthetics. The gel inside the leaves treats minor burns, cuts, and skin irritations. Simply cut off a lower leaf, slice it open, and apply the gel directly to skin. The plant is also extremely low maintenance, thriving on neglect that would kill other plants. It produces pups, baby plants at the base that can be separated and potted to create new plants. Caution: aloe vera is toxic to pets if ingested, causing vomiting and diarrhea. The outer leaf skin and yellow latex just under the skin can also cause digestive upset in humans if consumed. Only the clear inner gel is safe for topical use. Aloe needs bright light to thrive. In low light, it becomes leggy, pale, and weak. Place it in a sunny window for best results. Overwatering is the most common cause of death. The roots rot quickly in soggy soil, and once rot sets in, the plant usually dies. Always err on the side of too dry rather than too wet. And there you have it, the 10 best indoor plants for pots that will actually thrive in your home. Choose plants that match your light conditions and lifestyle, and you'll finally succeed with indoor gardening. Thanks so much for watching this complete houseplant guide. If this video helped you choose the perfect indoor plants, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to this channel for more plant care strategies and honest recommendations that work in real homes. Comment below and tell me which plant you're most excited to try, and I'll see you in the next video with even more ways to create your indoor jungle. Happy planting!